Hello everyone, and in today's video I'm going to be doing Arlecchino Story Quest. So if you do enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. I am very, very excited for this.
Tea parties are a must
Frida!
for the Well Manor.
Jesus! But I am hoping they don't fuck it up. I am just hoping they don't. It should be really good. All I hope for is that with the boss fight, it's not some training shit. It's actually she's mad. If it's not that she's mad, and it's just some like stupid shit like, oh, I was just helping you train, then I'm sorry, this quest is getting deducted a lot of points. But hey, let's see how it goes. Arlecchino, do we call you mummy or daddy? Who goddamn knows at this point? Here we go. Gosh, she's so hot. Alright. Accept quest. Oh my god, that hand with the flame. Alright. Alright. Enable? Entering focus experience mode. What the fuck am I doing, bro?
Huh! It's been a while since we visited Poisson.
She's in Poisson?
Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Okay, so that's how that thing works. It changes a lot of things. Alright. So I hope... Bro, if we still get interrupted, I'd be so mad. That'd be funny at the same time. Alright, here we go. Oh,
hey,
Liddy!
Traveler, Paimon.
Oh! Yo!
Oh, Paimon knows that voice!
Yeah.
Over here.
Hey! Liddy, it's been too long, has it? I don't know if it has.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion.
Why is
Running
it so popular
into
now?
you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson?
Poisson?
Wait, Paimon's got it! You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
God, please say it's not like the one that you did with Farina that we didn't apologize for. Still need to do that, Liddy.
We've run
And
into
Traveler.
a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged
Daddy.
for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Okay.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
I would say so.
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
To be honest, not really,
So
but
you're saying
I'll take your
nearly
word.
the entire organization has moved to Poisson?
That is wild.
Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Yeah. I've gotten
well.
0 spoilers for this. I've gotten 0, so let's see.
Since the two of you
Let's
are
see
so
it.
curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Oh, you know, Paim's gonna scream.
You
Oh,
scared Paimon half to death!
I like Paimon.
Father, you're
I
here.
like the voice acting with Paimon. It feels a lot better. But yeah, she just showed up out of nowhere, bro. Oh shit.
You
Gosh.
know-
I know I've said this already, but
On
she's
second
so hot.
thought, maybe we don't need to know? It's all probably super confidential House of the Hearth stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous.
Oh, well, she
I
said
could
we can
sense
team
your
up
genuine
anytime.
concern from your conversation.
She
just
said,
now.
like, she could help us, or we could help her anytime. Don't you remember 4.2, Paimon?
Of
Jesus
course.
Christ.
I can also understand
Jeez.
your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
Well, we are a little curious. We still have our reservations about your organization.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your
The
fair
Fatui.
share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past.
Yeah.
And I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
Oh, that's reassuring. Thanks.
As for right now,
Oh,
however,
thanks.
I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could
Yeah.
stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past.
I mean, yeah.
As for
I mean,
the issue at hand,
there are no issues, really.
it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal
Oh,
matter.
of course, it's a rumor.
What
Fuck is it?
sort of rumor?
Paimon's so hesitant to speak. I love it.
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Some sort of ghost story, maybe? But I get chills already.
A phantom
Damn.
child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
So I decided to bring the children to Poisson
I
before
know
continuing
Fremine was
to
like
investigate
hiding
the
something
situation.
from her. But
I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly.
that was in the
After
trailer.
that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all.
Oh.
If you're curious,
How you
or
say
if you
that,
still
so
have
you're gonna
some
kill someone again.
concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors.
Oh, it's cute.
Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
Damn, bro. Curious. Very interesting. Why am I... Wait, that... I couldn't help but feel intimidated during that conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, feels like I can finally breathe. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days, but why?
It has long been a dream of mine
True.
to invite you to our
Yeah.
home and introduce you to my other siblings.
Yeah, we actually haven't seen them yet.
You're quite well known in the organization already.
Oh,
A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy.
I thought you meant from like child and shit.
If you're willing, why don't you stay a while
Senora.
and have a little chat with us?
Sure.
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Okay, I wish Baiwen's expression changed a bit there, because she just had the same expression. So I wish they made her... I know I'm nitpicking here, but I feel like having her expression a little bit more angry would have made that so much better.
Of course. During our stay in
Oh
Poisson,
my-
we've
stop
been helping
treating
out the
Paimon
locals
so
with
much.
some fishing. We
Yes,
bring in
yes.
quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
You can cook?
Let's go.
Shit.
I'll take you to where we're staying.
Damn, then you can cook. When the hearth flame goes out... I didn't even read that before. Alright, nice. When the hearth flame goes out. I bet we're gonna get some, we're gonna learn more about Arlecchino's past and everything. About the other knave a bit more. I feel like that'd be good. Or over here. Where is everyone? Where's
We
everyone?
rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit.
Bit small.
After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Awesome!
Oh!
Thanks!
Oh, it's for us? Oh, okay,
So,
thanks.
where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies.
When are we gonna meet Navia? I'm
With
waiting
this
for
many
that as
people
well.
staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the
Sure.
chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well,
Yeah.
you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Quick, Paimon, take some pictures. Oh my god. Alright, all the way up. Alright, let's go. I haven't seen any members of the house yet. Like the children. Guessing that's two there.
Linny! We're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
He's like hypnotized. Oh shit.
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
Oh
No way!
shit!
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Damn, we're famous.
One at a time, please. Don't crowd
I
around
love
them all
this.
at once.
Oh, I love
we don't want to
this.
scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, kinda used to it.
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
So did you hear our deeds about, Asile and how we defeated Child? I know, right?
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Oh, Arlecchino as well.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, You're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can
Damn.
imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the
Damn,
traveler
okay.
is so
You
strong.
can trust
he can
Arlecchino a
move
lot more.
mountain with his bare hands.
Yeah, maybe.
Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 days.
3 days. That's too. A day is probably more like it.
Wait a second. That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all.
I mean, yours is true, but mine's also a bit of a stretch.
Oh, wait. When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Oh,
we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you.
yeah.
Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison.
Okay.
I got both.
I was like, just pick your poison. I'm like, when you talk about potions, that doesn't seem great. But then, yeah, okay.
Huh?
Yeah, why? Yeah.
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know
I've
you
done
usually
my
prefer to
fair
fight
share of
head-on,
stealth back in
but
there.
it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When
True,
it comes to eliminating
actually
your
true.
enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait. When you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics. But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
Oh no.
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
What happens if you say child? The next suggestion keeps on coming one after another. You start to get a bit
All
overwhelmed.
right, Fold,
God.
Selwar. I think that's enough
It was
suggestions
just
for
them
now.
the whole time.
When it comes to
God.
being a good host, it's the
Jeez.
thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really?
Absolutely, we definitely feel the love.
Awesome! It's been so long since we have had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know. Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Bro, I'm sorry, but you need to lay off the poison. Holy shit.
Well,
Wait, who-
we'll talk
did
to
she
you all
poison
later.
him?
We've still got supplies to
He said he got
distribute.
poisoned. Hold up. What is she doing, bro?
All right, see
She's
you
doing,
later.
bro. Holy shit.
Bye!
I?
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
Elwar has an unnatural
What the
obsession with
fuck?
potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one. Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they
really?
only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Shit. You did... Oh... No. Well... Shit. God damn it. Alright, I need to get back up. Can we actually talk to them again? Oh,
Wow, the Traveler and Paimon.
alright, let's see what
I
they say.
finally got to meet them in person.
They don't really seem as intimidating as you hear in the stories. They'd probably get along really well with Filial. If only they got here sooner.
Who? Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's actually not fuck it up this time. Was that a dog I just saw? I did not expect to be in Pasan, to be honest. I did not expect it to be like for the first thing.
Filial, supplies are here.
Oh, this guy.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you.
Wow, she doesn't know
This
about
is
us?
the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh,
Well, she
you're
doesn't know
the
about
famous
us?
duo
I know
I've
her.
been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Yep.
Of course, we're making our way all across to that.
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
Yeah.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's The Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
Oh, okay. You said to touch about popular culture. The
After
atmosphere
this
is much
mission is
more
over,
good.
I think I'll go get a
I
manicure.
couldn't read it all. Could not read it all.
Maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is
What are
it
you talking
just
about?
Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Don't say that out loud.
I heard that.
Yeah, I guess. Jesus.
Oh!
Paimon,
Oops.
what's with you and not knowing how to whisper?
I'm guessing you're referring
Whisper.
to Foltz and the others. Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I was speaking about it with Linny here as
I
well.
bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Oh, she does not like them a lot.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time,
These two seem to
we should
maybe
go see the opera
problematic.
together.
They seem problematic.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as
Oh,
well.
Linny doesn't seem happy. Uh-oh. Is that with us?
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
We should observe for now. It's better not to pry.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Alright. This way? Oh, this... What the fuck was that? I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. You didn't see anything
So,
either. Those
what
cats
do you
were
think
normal,
of the
alright?
members
Those
you've
cats were
met
doing
so far?
normal things, alright? Those cats were just wandering around. Those cats were just playing. They've certainly got a lot of personality.
Well,
Sorry.
Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Yeah,
Then let's head out.
obviously.
Huh? Fremine,
Oh,
what are you doing here?
Well,
Fremine, nice to see you again!
you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth.
what are you hiding?
Welcome.
Because I don't think she was hiding. I don't know who it was, but I think it was Fremine who, from the trailer, maybe was saying you were hiding the very person that Father is trying to find or see or whatever. So...
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Ah!
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you
Oh my
looking for
God.
something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem.
I guess he is nervous
Give me a
around
second
people,
here.
so-
Food, water. Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
Uh-oh.
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm
Oh
growing.
no, what are you
know,
hiding?
And
Fremine,
Oh no.
you remember what I told you?
Oh no.
You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face.
Oh god. What?
Never
I wonder
happened.
what he...
Does it have something to do with father?
yes. Just follow me.
Oh god. It's Fremine, so we can trust him. Almost said can by accident, but... I wonder what... Oh, what is over here?
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time!
Oh.
Hello, my name's Linny.
Oh.
I grew up in the House of the
Oh!
Hearth. And you are?
Oh, so when they were saying you're hiding the very person father is trying to find, it's talking about her because she is Arlecchino's childhood friend who she had to kill.
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
Oh no, she does blink. I was about to say, she doesn't blink.
You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you.
How though? How is this? But how is she alive? And she's as a child, but when she got killed, she was a grown-up.
Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
Oh, what the fuck?
No.
I saw it
not
in the
at all.
art at one point,
That's
but
not a name
one
we
of the
have on
web
our
event
roster,
arts.
I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
Like, because in the web event, it had Linny, Lynette, and Fremne, like, in front of her. So, and that was for the web event, so...
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing
Oh,
you
the
were the one that
phantom
found her,
child.
Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No.
I forgot about
haven't
the
told
phantom
anyone.
child.
I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
So, but she looks so real, though.
About half a month now.
Oh, wow.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find.
That's the voice line.
If Father
okay.
finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Chaplot nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him.
What is she doing?
That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, It's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility.
This is weird, but because she looks so real.
If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
True.
I haven't thought that far yet.
God damn it.
I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
I mean, no, not really. I mean, I think that's an over-exaggeration.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, Lenny.
What the fuck?
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else
It's because
into
she
this.
still has the memories and the thing of, like, for King, you have to kill everyone else. She probably still has that mindset, which is not a thing anymore, I don't think. So, yeah, they don't do that anymore.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Do we still know why Lynette has cat ears and a tail? Has that ever been, like, mentioned at all? And, like, Linny doesn't?
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone.
Aw, sweet.
Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kinda heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Paimon, your observation skills are so bad, it's insane. That's not what's going on here. It's not heated.
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
What are you... Okay. It's not, but sure. It's in a cave.
Hey, you two!
You're in a fucking
Hope we aren't
cave.
interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
It's probably like... Not like... scared crying, it's more like... more love crying or something.
Well, we're all friends here, right?
Heart crying.
We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
Oh. Whoa. Why does that sound kind of scary? But sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Exactly. I think it'd be better if you stick around.
Just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
So, with this, I feel like Arlecchino actually gets pissed. Like, she actually gets pissed.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then.
Which I'm hoping for.
If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down.
Oh god,
That
this
means
is
finding out
risky
where
as
she came
fuck.
from and what she's doing
So
here.
risky.
Then
But
we
worth
can
it.
send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And... nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but... after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
We had that one in front of Wangshin Inn.
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot.
I mean, yeah, it's the only thing we
Guess
got.
that means
so
we
might
should
as
go
well.
ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I
What's
need
the
you
bet?
to promise me something.
What's the bet that her wish is seeing her best friend again? And her best friend's Arlecchino, so
What is it?
yeah.
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids.
Hey.
Fist bump on 3. Ready?
Hey, nice.
1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Oh, this is at the past. Oh, don't worry. I was questioning, like, I was surprised that they're not telling the net, but yep, she was listening in the whole time.
Whoa!
Lynette!
Oh, you scared me. Yeah, she doesn't look too happy.
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
Oh, she is not impressed.
And, when exactly did you get here?
Oh, she's not impressed. She was left out. Oh, this is weird with the camera.
You're an idiot, brother.
Oh,
Um,
damn.
And you too, Fremine.
Oh.
You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Okay, that's why I knew she was coming over to us.
Wait, what did we do?
I don't know.
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her.
Bro, these fake head movements, like the sharp head movements, creep me out so much.
I heard you talking
It's like
about
dolls.
your
Oh,
plan.
I hate it.
Rather than steering clear of the situation,
hate it.
I'd rather fully join in.
Well, I guess there's no turning back now. You have to.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
Wow, you betrayed them just like that. It's crazy.
you're not giving us much wiggle room here,
That
Lynette.
is crazy.
Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Damn, she just called us all idiots. That's crazy. That's wild, bro. That's actually wild. Oh, I guess lasagna?
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
So she can, wait, can she eat?
She said she's full, but
Okay,
the
it
food
hasn't
doesn't
been
look like
touched.
it's even been touched.
Okay, I thought she could eat or something, but you know, with like, you know, Genshin and stuff, like they don't actually have like portions really eaten out of it. So, okay, so... Well, she's a spirit, she can't actually eat.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just
Then
that
he can't leave is
your
weird.
name, it's not on the roster.
Weird.
And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look.
She's talking about the
They say
old
they
knave.
keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
She's definitely talking about the past
In
name.
this house,
100%.
some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster, unless it's the roster of people who've been executed. Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
Is there anyone
Oh,
that can
no.
vouch for you?
Perry, she's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Perry, that's Arlecchino. That's her. That was her name as a child.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Okay, so Arlecchino has not talked about her past at all. Which, hey, I wouldn't blame her. I would not blame her.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But
Describe what she looks like.
seems like she's telling the truth.
Describe what she looks like. I mean,
Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
yeah.
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
Oh? Oh?
To go outside, where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be difficult?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Bro, the look she gives you is like kind of creepy. What does she mean by that? Things can't be this simple.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What's
No.
with you?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky.
So we gotta like distract Arlecchino.
Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
Yep, distract her pretty much.
Ah, Paimon gets
Yeah,
it.
okay, I
He
thought
wants
so.
to distract her.
Okay, I guess that. Okay. How should we contact you?
I'll give you a
Pigeon?
magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me
How
that
am I
something's
guessing
wrong.
these? I was like, a pigeon because... I don't know. Sounds funny, but don't worry, it's
Of
actually
course,
bird.
that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Be careful.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
All right behind you. Bam! Caught! Story
really
quest
hope
ends.
this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Man, they gotta learn about Arlecchino's past and everything. Oh god.
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
Outside! Sea Breeze Rendezvous. Alright. Well, I ain't walking there, so what we're gonna be doing is teleporting there. Because it's quicker. Okay, we're literally the same far away. But I feel like Arlecchino's gonna see straight through us. She's gonna know exactly what we're doing. Like, come on. She's the freaking maid, bro. She works for the Fatui. Which one do you think it's for, that person who died in her teaser? Which one of these do you think it is? This guy? Definitely one of those. Oh my fucking god, I forgot Chide was a part of this quest. I actually forgot about that. Yeah, because he said that Piero said he's on said that made him go on some mission or something. And then
It's the name.
Arlecchino
And child.
and Arlecchino goes to Nouvellette.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating?
Yeah.
What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Yeah, and after you got absolutely destroyed, used up all your power, and then we saw Skirk.
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
He's such a good.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
I never noticed he had this design. That's like Arlecchino's as well. And he got these earrings. How the fuck have I never realized this?
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
Like this.
It has to do with Skirk, the
Ah.
master.
Oh.
I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
But she never entered Fontaine. She just entered the Primordial Sea, didn't she?
Unfortunately, no. While the
So-
House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
Yeah.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one.
What is
I
that
heard
for? What
Regrador's
is
involved
that?
too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure.
Who?
Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're
casually trash talking their colleagues behind their back.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
We
want to learn more about you.
Right.
They say that to everyone.
We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see, there's only so much you can learn about
Just
someone
let
from
the
a short
traveler talk,
introduction.
Paimon. This is not...
At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
Good question. I'd also like to know.
Oh, god damn it, child.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Oh god, it's just not... I don't want to keep going. If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Liddy and Clairvy. Should I release the bow Liddy gave us? No, should we try get her talking about something else first? About the House of the Hearth, what does the organization mean to
I'd
do?
also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
Aww.
Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Oh, damn.
And why would I betray them?
Uh-oh.
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Oh. Whoa. Hold up. Child,
Okay,
you should
okay,
stop
I
talking.
admit. That's just what the old man told me.
You should stop talking.
The rooster, I mean.
Ooh. The knave betrayed the House of the Hearth? So does that mean that Clairvy said was true? Does the knave really treat children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Bro, stop talking! Holy shit! I mean, keep talking if you like, so we can learn more. But I mean, isn't the House of the Hearth like an orphanage, like to train the children for the Fatui? Isn't that like the thing for it?
Never mind
Is that
what
the whole
I've
thing
done.
for it?
I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
Oh?
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly.
How we say?
I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Oh.
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontainian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I mean, she's from Snezhnaya, though, right?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine.
Yeah?
Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontainian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I mean, yeah.
I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Okay, so she's not Fontanian. Well, I mean, I guess you'd be like Shiznai in that because, you know, she grew up in the orphanage. Grew up in the orphanage and stuff, so. So much for learning about anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Oh, okay.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me.
I thought he was talking
Would
about
also
like
give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
To be honest.
Well, that's only a recent
That's what I thought he was going to say.
In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache.
Oh, God.
Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay. I get the picture.
Oh, my God. I was going to say, she says, how I tell you, choose a child we get to share stories. Aww. Yeah, true. Good. That's a good thing,
Would you
Charles.
look at the time?
Very
I
good.
should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
That cough was a bit late.
Again,
Very late.
maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like
Does
the
he go
sound
fishing
of that.
back?
Well, I'm off. See you all some
I
other
guess
time.
she gave it back to him.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see...
My God, Paimon.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Oh, she knows they're up to something. 100%.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Oh, no, she did.
Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into
She
any
definitely
issues.
did.
Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
I forgot to see what she has to say.
You decided to stay a little longer. Let's take in the ocean view together, then.
Alright. Well, I guess we have to now. And then we can go. Alright. Oh my God, let's go to the other side of goddamn Pasan. Why aren't there two teleports in Pasan, bro? Pasan! Alright, let's go. Let's see how they did. I hope it went well. Oh, wait. Nah, this quest is like so much longer, so I feel like maybe that wasn't her true wish, but I don't know. It sounded like it was. Doesn't look like she's there, so maybe they did, actually. Was it a success?
Hey, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
What do you mean? Oh.
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
Don't tell me she's allergic.
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Oh.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure pushing works. Yeah, without being like
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Alright.
Really?
Damn, that was
what are we
well done.
waiting for?
Okay.
Let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna
Holy
take forever
damn.
to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
Alright.
La Pouillade, L'Endroit, Chambel, Horaire.
That name looks familiar. Okay.
Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Well, he's dead, so you don't have
I've
to
met
worry.
him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a
Met him
mission.
before.
I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house.
So, yep, Clevy said was true. Once you enter the house, you can never leave.
Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life. Her name's not here, huh?
Guess it's like a recent
That's not
list.
too surprising.
Well, that'd be bad if it's a recent
It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It
Oh,
only contains
5
records dating
years?
back
That's how many
around
people she
5
killed?
years.
Or has been killed? Holy shit.
Let's shift our attention then.
Okay, shit.
Fremine, were you able to find anything out?
I mean, yeah, I guess she was killed years and years ago. Like, maybe 20, 25, maybe even 30 years ago, so...
Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
One, I was gonna say one thing, Linny does not look impressed, and two... I don't know.
That's to
I
be
forgot.
expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Yeah, I can
Certain members
understand.
get older and
Yeah, I can
realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filiol and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there.
Yeah.
It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filiol and the others, It seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs.
She said that
told me about it
She
before.
said that to us.
Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
What is that?
Whoa. Hold on a second.
Okay, they know about it
What's
as well.
this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together.
Who's Regrader?
Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
Who is Regrader? Is that... I'm not trying to show you who that is.
Because the House of the
Like
Hearth
adult.
was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
The honor. Huh?
Wait, but
honor.
isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big. But given how little Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. The only person we can ask is Arlecchino. Do you really think she's going to give us information? No. I should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated
gotta go to that land.
top-secret Fatui business
Gotta go there.
aside. What does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one
You know what that
situation at a
means.
time, brother.
You're right.
Killing them.
Even if we confront Filiol and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest.
Oh god.
We'll try again first thing tomorrow.
What's the bit where we go to sleep? She's going to talk to us in our
Lynette,
sleep.
you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filiol and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. She's gonna talk to us. She's gonna be in there, isn't she? You might have a thought for your rest, but you just can't sleep. Oh, don't worry.
Oh, I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
Oh, she's probably gonna kill them.
She's even scary
They're
when
probably
she
gonna be dead.
smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
I'm always afraid of her. You can't. You could just hide behind me.
Trust
there
his
she
effort,
is.
Traveler. Look! Look over there!
Baby, what's she doing over there?
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
It is early, so. Oh, Paimon disappeared. And I just want to say, Paimon always says she's tired from flying around everywhere, but she always just disappears. So it's like she's completely lying, just saying. She's such a whinge. She just whinges all the time.
Over there!
Oh god, okay, let's go. Over here. She's leaving?
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast!
Oh, since I guess the sun's not out, she's going outside. What? What?
Yeah? Oh, look! She stopped!
Yeah, she's outside.
Clairby! Shh! I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Window. There's nothing here.
If only I could have more than this.
So she still thinks she's actually inside the House of the Heart.
You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
No.
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
Hey, we've made a lot of choices that we probably should have regretted, but, you know.
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me.
She says including me, because I think she's still talking about, like, the previous Knave, and the previous Knave was her own mum, and she still technically, like, used her as well, so.
As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor.
Oh!
Experimented on.
Mm.
Given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again. And I've had enough. You're saying the Knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother. Mother?
Yep, there it is.
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had
Yep,
things
she's talking.
my
I knew
way,
she was talking about the
I'd
previous
never
one.
see her again.
I know it.
If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Please just ask. Can you please describe what Perry looks like? Then you'll know who she is.
Perry.
Just ask
There's
what she
that
looks
name
like.
again.
Jesus
Also,
Christ.
Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
Not sure either. She's a spirit. Could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot. It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love to see it.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
If you watch the animation, this shit's so hard, man.
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her.
That's right. Like in the animation, she had like bruises and cuts, and I think that was from her own mom.
What should I do?
I've just had Clary about her, so she.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
The night passes. We just need to ask her, like, what Perry
All
looks
right,
like.
looks like
It'll
we're
be
all
fine.
here.
They'll be all good.
Let's go ahead with
It'll
the
be
plan.
all good. I just don't know why we haven't done that yet. Before we do that, I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
Yeah.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I mean, Collei was experimented on. So was, like, Collei a part of, like, the House of the Hearth at one point?
I don't know any
Not sure
details about
that.
the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly,
I thought that was someone else talking.
Paimon
What the
doesn't
hell?
think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
Again? She's gonna get suspicious.
Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
She's gonna start getting suspicious very quickly.
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
It's just not gonna go well. Alright, let's go back. We're gonna go back to see the knave. Is Child gonna be there? Like, since Child is not gonna be there again, we ain't gonna be able to keep up the conversation for long. So... Hello, Arlecchino! How you doing?
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
A little.
A little puts it lightly.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Oh?
Although I must profess to being curious. Without Child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
I told you she knew! Oh, I told you she knew.
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Oh?
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So, you know anything there?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
That's so good. I love that. Just leave them do it, see how long they can hide it for.
Well,
I love that.
I'll leave you to think things
I-
over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Sure, yeah, I will.
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Oh.
What should we do? She
Go.
clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
We should release the pigeon that Lenny gave us. It's gonna be gone. She took it. Oh no, don't worry.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We really don't have any other options. Guess all we could do is take it one step at a time.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting.
I knew she would. I knew she would have
are on
known.
thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Yeah, now it's on us to not get them killed. Oh, how fucking lovely. So I was just thinking about like where the Palais Memoria is, and then now I'm like, that's right here, and she does speak to New Villette, so what is she gonna ask for New Villette? That's my question. Ask about for the project
Seeing
or
as
something?
we still have some time before my
Maybe?
meeting.
I'm not sure.
We might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait. I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I hope not.
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine.
And anyone else?
Although,
Yeah, sure.
there's that
Yeah, those.
situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Uh-oh.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, you just said it like that?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry
No.
to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
True. So is that why she fights them? She's gonna try and kill them? Ooh, I'm actually excited for the boss fight now.
But
I'm very excited.
don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
There's really no other way to solve the issue?
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do.
There's like a
They
battle.
can try to escape, but once you
battle.
know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's
So
awful.
Liddy, Lynette, and Frodo are probably powerful enough to stay alive, while those two aren't.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something
Can
I
we
couldn't
ask if she
prove.
knows? Can we ask if she knows Clairvy? Obviously, I know, obviously, from like the the animated thing and everything. But can we just ask her, please?
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
It's a deal then. We'll hold you to it.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
That's cool cage though, but oh my god.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it.
Oh my god.
Where did
Permanently.
you get that?
Well, I'm afraid
How
that's all the
did she
time we
get
have
that?
to
She
chat.
left way before
Now,
us.
for the matter at hand.
She was probably hiding in that bush.
I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just
So
in
you're gonna
time.
tell Linny everything? Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's head in. Let's meet Nouvellette. God, I know I've said this so many times already, but I really hope that I really now suspecting that the boss fight is actually that she's actually like she is trying to kill them, which hey, I'm kind of hoping for, but obviously they're not going to die, but that's what I'm hoping for. Like she's actually like going to try and kill them, which I think would be awesome. Like it'll make everything so much cooler.
It's been a
and
while,
better.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Like cooler and better.
I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go.
I'm very curious why she's talking to him.
It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
She said it right. She didn't say leisure. She said leisure. Damn, it's crazy. She said it right. Albedo. God, it's Alb. It's very quiet. Like very quiet.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
I thought she was going to say, well, you like water tasting, so you can't really say anything. That's what I thought she was going to say. I was like, damn, alright. Damn, not alright.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind.
So you're saying some of them die?
Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Why are you looking at me when you say all this?
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
I guess it'd be, and then she's gonna say some of them turn away from the ocean like it's betraying them, maybe. Kind of.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
Oh.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
The what assassination?
Tartuffe. Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting? Yes?
He'll probably be dead. You probably poison.
Indeed. I trust you would
He
not
hasn't said what
overlook
his
your
nine water
commitment in the
tastes like yet,
meantime.
so you know. I wonder what he thinks.
Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
I wonder what he thinks of that. Is it like cold? Freaking ice cold? Wonder if the Shiznai water stays cold even out of Shiznaya. You know? That'd be interesting. Oh, Nuvet! I speak to you.
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others.
Yes.
Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger,
Yes.
I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state.
Oh.
Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away. It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her emotions. Either scenario, however, suggests she is a very dangerous individual. I do not expect an explanation as to why
Even
you two
Nuvalet
are by her side. Whatever your reasoning, I would only advise you to take caution.
Even Nuvalet's telling us to take caution. Oh! I'll say that, why not? I accidentally did that, but why not? Alright, let's leave the Palais Memoria. I might as well just teleport outside. Why not? Why actually not? So, but I'm just very curious to see like what she's gonna do to Lynette. To be honest, very curious.
So,
and scared.
What exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
It pretty much needs to work, or they're dead, so...
Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your ticket cap on, don't you, Traveler?
The knave basically relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said all those who betray organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids, well, obviously. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. While we were it would be nice if it was voiced, but sure. While we were talking in front of the Palais Memoria, she mentions Clevy's name. Does that mean she knows? Does that mean she knew where Clevy was the entire time? Maybe she can even anticipate how Liddy and the others were going to act. Oh! It's the guy with the scar!
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh,
Here's a scar.
I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
My bad, I also wasn't paying attention.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
He looks kind of familiar for some reason.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway.
So, oh yeah, he's the one that said to Linny that he went into the Nave's office and then never came out. So he did get out.
It's my fault.
Interesting.
Really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I could
did something
chew.
to him that made him so he couldn't
I haven't had many
remember
takers
anything.
today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident.
He remembers her.
I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself.
He found...
Anyway, I should head out.
Oh shit, he
Goodbye.
found love. Oh damn, so everything you wish for is...
Well,
she's got.
now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Alright.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Yeah. Those that power is trying to buy us more time. If you head back now, I doubt Liddy and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Oh!
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
Kill someone.
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
I mean, we kill Hitty every day, so I mean, and they're like actual people, so yeah.
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Your condition? Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is.
Oh.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay. Sounds normal enough.
So,
but
guess like help
what do
her
you mean,
defend
when
of
the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
So I'm guessing that's where, like, during the boss fight, when she attacks Lindy, Lynette, and Fremine, we have to help defend them.
That is for you to decide.
I'm guessing that's what it means. We accept your condition.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
We're gonna eat at that cafe? Damn, pretty much going on a date with Arlecchino. That's crazy. Oh, wait, what? Wait, huh? No, we're not. I thought we were gonna eat some. Wait, what? I thought we were gonna eat something! Bro, that is so far away from any teleporter. That's actually insane. Oh, these are the... Isn't these the ruins where she, like, killed the previous knave? And that's where the boss fight's gonna be... Oh. So, it's happening now. Wait, so are Lindy, Lynette, and Fremine gonna be there then? Ooh. I'm actually excited now. I'm very excited. Oh, shit. It's that thing. I've defeated that once before, but it was like level 60, so I probably should try and fight it again, shouldn't I? Look at the land here. Like, it's like spiked up, so you can probably see that there was like an explosion here. Yeah, there's the building pushed outwards. Look at that. Here we are.
What is this place?
Here we are.
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
Wonder who caused that?
No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
She just said that. Oh,
you were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first.
Oh, okay.
I'll start from the beginning.
Okay.
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
I was hoping they were going to do like a
outside,
panel thing.
It seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose.
Getting tested on?
They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
No.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Yeah, it's her.
Wait,
Her?
the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
We're talking about different names here.
Friend.
different names.
I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together.
That's the moon she was talking. I mean, that's the window she was talking about.
Freedom shining in her eyes.
That's the window she was talking about.
But one day, that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies?
But
Mother herself.
If she tried to take down her, then why did Arlecchino kill her?
Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power.
Peruere or her that
would
suggested
have
that
an incredibly
idea.
low chance of success.
I thought of it the opposite way.
Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
That's why when Arlecchino killed her, she said thank you. Yeah.
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end.
Jesus, man.
She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing the person at the very top.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared.
So that was a year later. Okay.
The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along.
Yeah.
You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This was the story just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clairvy we met, though. Who is she exactly?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
Like, yeah, that's what I was saying. When she was killed, she was, like, not a kid, but her spirit is a kid, which does make sense to me.
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
Yeah?
Lose 10 years' worth, however. And it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight, they failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
Oh my god, that was cool
so much
though.
as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Holy.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way?
Oh.
So if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self, she's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
Oh god.
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy.
So she's gonna try and kill
upholding the
and
rules without
those
question is
other
a trait
two.
we both share. Because that is how a household should be run.
Who?
Is this really what you want to do?
Bro, just please keep Zach's voice. Oh my god, I love to hear it every time.
Whatever could you mean?
I just love to hear it.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
The voice acting's so good.
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
Oh, like, damn, okay. But the thing I was talking about was like Zach talking. Either, or let's say Ether talking. Is that it's weird to go between them all the time. It's weird. Just stick to one, and I would rather you stick to actually having Zach voice act him. I don't know. Just then you're gonna sit back, relax, and just watch it, not having to click anything. It would be nice.
I do believe I've kept my end of the deal.
It would be so nice.
I give your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. Here we go. Yep, they're here.
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
Oh my god, he's insane. He's actually insane. Clevy?
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
So... she's gonna try and kill them.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Oh shit. Cutscene? Oh no, not cutscene yet, but...
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Oh.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later.
Oh god.
As for right now,
oh no.
the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Oh, look at us. We're
By
back.
traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Foltz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Damn.
You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Chaplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget.
Jesus, this kid sounds like he's like 20 years old. What the hell?
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry.
Why?
Oh, my hands are tied. Sorry, skipped it. Skipped it.
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Chaplo. Foltz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chaplo, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
Death.
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
All of them are there to watch. Holy shit.
Father, please wait!
Oh, God.
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Oh.
Father, please.
Oh, you got Fremine on board, and he's like the shyest at them all. Like, come on.
Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
Oh, okay. That was a turn.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
Oh.
Draw your weapons and face.
And this is where our choice will be to defend them. That's going to be our choice we have to make.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Beat father in a duel?
She's probably not going to go full strength, but I know we see her do, but I feel like for these guys, that we're not going to see her go to full strength.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
He accepts. Ooh. Just gonna throw a card at that. Tap. Dead. Here we go.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that?
That's where we have to go defend them.
If they lose, those people from the house are really going to be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Is executing them really what she wants?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question, but that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
Oh, since we're here, she's not going to go to a full power? That's a lie. We see the boss fight, bro.
When the time comes,
I see the boss
make
fight.
the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation.
Defend.
And lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Yeah, I'd have to defend them, right?
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
I like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Hey, why not? Hey, we fought, Signora, kinda. Not really, but we could say we did. We fought Child. We fought Scaramouche. We've seen the Doctor. Why not? If that's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all.
Oh, God. Let's go.
All I would advise is this.
Alright.
Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Here we go. Go your dull blade, Traveler. Cutscene. 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 She's got to jump on the strings. Have we got to see? Oh God, here we go. They could fight. Oh no! Straight away, we're going into it like this. Ooh! I know if you use like bows, she like dodges it. Alright, go Karina.
How amusing.
My opponent! Watch out for Father's movement!
Oh!
With these rising flames!
Woo! Damn! Oh, the music is slow right now, but it's gonna get busted. Oh, she is so cool. That scythe is even cool. Bro, her scythe is even cooler here than like her actual thing.
Over here.
I was
now that's more like it.
Oh, we can see. Oh, we can see them actually.
Is it my turn now? With these rising flames.
Oh, we missed the moving, so they're altered.
Let's dance.
Delicate as silk.
Go.
Spare your
God damn it.
Try to pace yourself.
Ooh! I have to keep the point of the lines. The next try and take me out leave. Oh shit. Where's the bond of life exactly?
Spare your energy.
Oh, she has. Oh, that's not great. How do we get rid of it again? Do we have to heal with something?
How amusing.
Okay, we have to heal. Alright.
Hang in there.
Oh, the music?
Not bad. You've proven to be
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had to charge that. Oh, here we go. Oh, cutscene. Oh shit. That's so cool. Oh my god. The ruins just break even more. Oh my god, here's the screen. Cinder of Two Worlds Flame. That's a cool name. My god. There it is. Oh shit, alright. Already? Chill!
My blade is all that remains.
Get her! Let my name echo in song!
Magically, the butterfly.
Let the show begin.
Oh, the music! Oh, there they are! Oh, the music! Very rare. Oh, her actual name. Her real name's there. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Strike a pose!
Kind of sad in a way as well. Alright, cleared it.
Your punishment made manifest.
If you're thirsty for blood. Oh, that's insane. That's insane.
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
What's happening? Oh my god, it's freaking Nouvelette. Oh my god, it's so cool. I like it's like a beam, like a laser dender beam. Oh, the music. What's happening? Oh! Never cut it. Oh! That was a cool shot. And we are putting up a fight at least. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the scene where he's defending it. Oh my god, that's such insane. See, the bell is powerful.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
The bell is very strong. Oh. What in the heck?
Oh, I know.
Oh! Nice. Oh.
I'm sorry, Father!
Oh, his voice changed. Oh, they would. Oh yeah, I think she like holds them. Oh shit!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Bro, this cutscene is sick. Oh, we can't even move now. Well, Paimon, go out, show your true power. That's gonna be Chef Clevy.
Father, no!
Oh, we broke out. Oh shit.
Made it out, did you?
Whoa. This is so long.
I expected.
This cutscene's so long. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, what in the fuck?
Moon? I can't move.
What in the heck? What?
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Oh, whoa. What happened? I thought we were going to fight her there, man. I actually thought. I mean, it would have been insane if we actually fought her there for like a third phase. I would have loved that. Bro, that cutscene was awesome. That was quite long, and I love the longer ones. So good.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Let me play this out.
Brother. you alright?
Lyney.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
Don't say but. Oh.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
It seems such a cop-out. I don't know. This just seems like a cop-out to me.
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Huh?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment.
That's
Under
a secret
certain
experiment?
special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away. If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth,
okay.
and will be expelled from the organization.
The Traveler never mentioned and like that. You know the guy with the scar? We never talked about him at all.
In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
Huh, so she wasn't planning to kill them the whole time then. So that means the young man that thought looked familiar, the one selling newspaper outside the past memorial, he must have had the same horror, or the same horror we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
Okay, so she's never planned to kill anyone. She's never killed anyone. Well, besides, the people that we know. But, or the people who deserve it. But, like if people want to leave the house, they can. They just have to get their memories completely wiped. And I guess the punishment is, pain. Massive amounts of pain. I guess that's the punishment, technically. No, if I understand of the name is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The horror that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really
hope that, after this quest, we can see her, wandering around and stuff.
Don't cry,
and him
Filial.
I think that'd be cool.
You haven't
cool
left the
little
house
touch.
yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes. Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
So she's never actually killed anyone who's, betrayed or broke the rules. She's just, wiped their memories.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar, take them back to Poisson. And bring Lyney and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Lyney and that are not gonna leave, though, I feel like. I feel like they're not gonna leave. But the NPCs
Father.
will.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lyney. I'll help you walk back.
Aw.
Thank you.
She's still...
Clairvy.
Oh. She's... No? Okay, I thought she was gonna kill her off screen.
Now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident?
You could say that. You could say that.
What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
Oh, okay.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless.
Is this really... If this really is Clairvy's younger self, then I would say she's probably had enough lives.
Oh. Okay then. Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that? Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Iudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
But one thing that makes sense to me is that only Lyney, Lynette, and Freme are the only ones that actually fought for it. Everyone else kind of just stood back and watched, technically. So technically they haven't actually technically deserved it. Or worthy of it, technically.
That's more than
They just kind of just stood by and watched.
That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for.
I'm just saying.
You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight!
To go to the land of the anima nation of freedom.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard.
Aww.
Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
To about the land of Geo, nation of contract.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from.
Aww.
I never knew that before.
It's so sweet, but also so sad. We know Arlecchino is going to kill her again.
If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Talk about the land of Electro, nation of eternity.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like?
Kind of feisty. They play tricks on you all the time, and she owns a novel company thing.
I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
I mean, Ito?
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni.
Ito?
Yep, we've met one, and
Wait,
let
I
Paimon
didn't
tell
know.
you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
They're pretty stupid. Sorry, Ito, sorry. But, okay, I actually never knew that Onis were yokai. I actually never knew that. Maybe I missed that, but okay. So, I actually learned something from it too. Yeah. So, the land of Dendro, nation of wisdom.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
Aww. Check out about the validation of career.
The situation was super dangerous.
That was the
Lily and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles. Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you. What happened next? Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly.
Yeah, she made the glasses back.
Detective Paimon, of course.
Oh, she made the glasses back.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Clevy is listening really intently to Palmer's story about a time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all of her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
Why do I feel like afterwards she's gonna say, what's the Animo nation like? So, as time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. I was so busy thinking I almost didn't notice the sun has risen. Don't even get any sleep. I didn't get any sleep.
Clervy.
Oh, okay, it is a cutscene.
You've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth.
Damn, like
Now,
4 cutscenes?
By my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends.
Oh, God.
You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave?
Oh, her wish came true! Her wish came true. And the sun's on her.
The outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Bro, he's making me want this. This is actually making me want to cry. Oh my god, bro. Man.
Baby. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
Well, if you quit, yap. But I mean, the thing is, at least at the end, her wish finally came true. You know, her wish finally came true.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures.
But someone kept yapping. Paimon.
But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
Oh god.
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Did he? Oh? Okay.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filial and the others have left the house.
Yep, Lydia and that decided to stay. I thought so.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
What did you just say?
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house.
Oh, Lenny becoming the next king? That'll be interesting.
Yet you seem to have different ideas.
Oh, don't worry.
I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility. One not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel.
Yeah.
I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father.
Her eyes, oh my god, her eyes.
Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
Nice.
Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment.
Aww.
No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
My one, Celestia. Is that a bit of a reach? Wait until 2 days later. Alright. Dad, that cutscene was... I love the longer cutscenes. They are so good. They're so good. They're just so fun to sit back and watch. It's just so good. But... So yeah, so she had it planned from the very beginning to not kill them. And I don't think she would have ever killed anyone because obviously that other guy was still alive handing out newspapers and stuff. So she's never actually killed anyone who like betrayed the house or wanted to leave. She just wiped their memories. Okay. It's interesting.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Booth d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
Yeah, maybe we should. Oh, that's why everything's weird. We're right on the edge of the map. Why is it like this? Just have it straight. Anyway. Oh, that's their home. Oh, that's where they're living. Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell are they talking? It's like the hostel. What? Titties? Like titties? Like what? I'm so confused, but okay. Okay. There they are. Whoop. There they are.
Lynette, Fremine, how are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
That's not to worry. I'm right as rain.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well...
Oh my god.
We've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy... gone? Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
We bid her farewell under the blanket of sunlight. Her wish has been fulfilled.
I see.
I'm glad.
I was gonna say something.
Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy.
Oh, no, don't worry.
Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Wait, what?
What?
You've met the former knave?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Oh.
Sabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Sabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Sabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Sabina or Clairvy.
Oh, so Fremine was there before them. Interesting.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Sabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Don't think about that. She saved you in the end.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home.
Yeah.
We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Let's invite us back as guests and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Damn, and that is the quest. Oh my god, the flame with the thing is so cool. Damn, so... Oh, we got a fireplace? Damn, so yeah, that is the quest. Should we go to the... Where's the cafe? There's the cafe here. Over here?
Here just keeps getting more bitter.
Is this them? No, okay, so they're not here. But, damn, yeah, that is Arlecchino Story Quest. Damn, that was actually really good. I was not disappointed at all. The thing I went to say earlier was like, if Clairvy couldn't stand in the sun, how did she get to that place? But I guess she could have probably, like, teleported or something, so... I was like, yeah, that's no point. So, but yeah, that was the quest. Damn. I love the longer cutscenes, and this quest actually had, like, 3 or 4 cutscenes, which is actually kind of crazy. I actually did want to cry when, like, Clairvy, like, was disappearing everything and her wish came true. Actually made me feel fucking sad, man. But you did, I would rate this quest really highly. Like, this is probably one of the better or best quests I've done, to be honest. It was very, very good. It was like, the story actually made me feel, like, fascinated learning about it more, and, like, the cutscenes, like, meeting Clairvy was very, very interesting as well. Learning about Arlecchino's past a lot more. Meeting Child. Meeting Nouvelette. Like, all of it was really good. But yeah. Let me know what you thought of the quest in the comments down below. And, yeah, I guess I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye!